It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the wink of an eye my soul is turning, in your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reasons aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my As I lie in my bed in the morning, without you, without you. Each song in my breast dies a-borning, without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. That was the last thing on my mind.
Young man that I know just turned 21, comes from down in southern Colorado, just got off the service and looking for his fun. Someday soon, going winning, someday soon. My parents cannot stand him, 'cause he works the rodeo. They say he's not your kind, he'll leave you crying. If he asks, I'll follow him down the toughest road of old. Someday soon, going with him, someday soon. When he visits me, my pa ain't got one good word to say. Got a hunch he was wild back in the early days. So blow you old northern, blow him back to me. He's likely driving back from California. He loves his damned old rodeos as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him, someday soon. Someday soon, going with him, someday soon.
Show me the prison, show me the jail, show me the prisoner whose life has gone stale, and I'll show you a young man with so many reasons why there but for fortune go you or I. Show me the alley, show me the train, show me the hobo who sleeps out in the rain, and I'll show you a young man with so many reasons why there but for fortune go you or I. Show me the whiskey stains on the floor, show me the drunkard as he stumbles out the door, and I'll show you a young man with so many reasons why there but for fortune go you or I. Show me the country where the bombs had to fall, show me the ruins of the buildings once so tall, and I'll show you a young land with so many reasons why there but for fortune go you and I, you and I.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Sometimes it causes me to tremble.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they took him from the cross? Were you there when they took him from the cross?
Sometimes it causes me to
Were you there when they took him from the cross? you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away?
Sometimes it causes me to tremble,
Were you there when the stone was rolled away?
He asked me if he could hold my hand, and I shyly said I wouldn't dream of it. But then I felt his hand touch mine. Now I dream of it. How I dream of it all the time. All the time. He asked me then could he kiss my lips, and I playfully said I wouldn't dream of it. But then I felt his lips touch mine. Now I dream of it. How I dream of it all the time. All the time. I felt him ever so warm and near, whispering promises in my ear. He said he'd always be true to me, to love him and I'd see. I felt my world spinning round and round, around the wonderful love I found. I heard my heart whisper, why resist? He held me and we kissed. He held me and we kissed. He asked me then would I marry him, and I foolishly said I wouldn't dream of it. And now that our love is cold as stone, I dream of it. But I dream of it all alone. All
Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go out to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to, working for. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more.
If I get there before the snow falls, and if things are going good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair.
for you to do. And those winds sure can blow cold way out there. Four strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I look for you way.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow. Oh, when the valley's hushed and white with snow, I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you
Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and rain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September September, when you were a tender and callow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Try to remember when life was a member that no one went except the willow. Try to remember the kind of September when love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Sleep in December, it's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Sleep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. In December, our hearts should remember and follow.
Everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Yellow is the color my true love's here in the morning. When we rise, in the morning, when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Blue's the color of the sky in the morning. When we rise, in the morning, when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Green's the color of the sparkling corn in the morning. When we rise, in the morning, when we rise, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling that I get when I see her. When I see her, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking, without thinking of the time when I've been low.
He was a man and a friend always. He stuck with me in the hard old days. He never cared if I had no dough. We rambled round in the rain and snow. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. In Tulsa town we chanced to stray. We thought we'd try to work one day. The boss said he had room for one. Says my old pal, we'd rather bum. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Late one night in a jungle camp, the weather it was cold and damp. He got the chills and he got 'em bad. They took the only friend I had. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. He left me here to ramble on. My rambling pal is dead and gone. If when we die we go somewhere, I'll bet you $1 he's rambling there. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy.
What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and follow my face on somebody's new mode lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today. It starred me in my sweet dream, 'cause she's the one makes me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load, a pie in the face for being a sleepy bulldog. And you can be sure that if you're feeling right, a daydream will last long into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may pick up your ears, or you may be daydreaming for 1,000 years. What a day for a daydream, custom made for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy.
In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand, with an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. Well, I'm a long way from home, and I miss my loved one so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 said to go, and I'm stuck here on the ground. where she's rolling now at last. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver bird on high. She's away and westward bound, far above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying over my home in about 3 hours' time. Well, this old airport's got me down. It ain't no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, as cold and drunk as I can be. Well, you can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain.
Baby, don't go. Pretty baby, please don't go.
I never had a mother, I hardly knew my dad. I've been in town for 18 years. You're the only boy I've had. I can't stay. Maybe I'll be back someday.
Baby, don't go. Pretty baby, please don't go. I love you so. Pretty baby, please don't go.
I never had no money. I bought at the secondhand store. The way this old town laughs at me, I just can't take it no more. I can't stay. I'm gonna be a lady someday.
That's what you get for loving me. That's what you get for loving me. When everything you had is gone, as you can see. That's what you get for loving me. I ain't one to hang around with any new love that I found. Then moving is my stock and trade. I'm moving on, and I won't think of you when I'm gone. So don't you shed a tear for me. I ain't the love you thought I'd be. I got 100 more like you, so don't be blue. And I'll have 1,000 before I'm through. Now there you go, you cried again. Now there you go, you cried again. But then someday when your poor heart is on the mend, I might just pass this way again. That's what you get for loving me. That's what you get for loving me. When everything you had is gone, as you can see. That's what you get for loving me.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day is an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me.
Sit by my side, come as close as the air, sharing a memory of gray, and wander in my words and dream about the pictures that I play of changes. Green leaves of summer turn red in the fall, to brown and to yellow they fade, but then they have to die, trapped within the circle time parade of changes. Moments of magic will glow in the night. All fears of the forest are gone, but when the morning breaks, they're swept away by golden drops of dawn of changes. Passions will part to a warm melody, as fires will sometimes turn cold, like petals in the wind. We're puppets to the silver strings of souls of changes. Your tears will be trembling, now we're somewhere else. One last cup of wine we will pour. I'll kiss you one more time and leave you on the rolling river shore of changes.
You walk the floor and scratch your head, poor man. Walk the floor and scratch your head, poor man. Walk the floor and scratch your head. You got 10 little children crying to be fed, poor man. Well, you got no bread and your meat's all gone, poor man. You got no bread and your meat's all gone, poor man. Got no bread and your meat's all gone. You got 10 little children gnawing on the bone, poor man. Well, there's 10 little children gnawing on the bone, poor man. 10 little children gnawing on the bone, poor man. 10 little children gnawing on the bone. 10 little bellies moaning and a groaning, poor man. Well, where them hens that used to lay, poor man. Where them hens that used to lay, poor man. Where them hens that used to lay, they got hungry and flew away, poor man. Well, the cyclone blown your barn away, poor man. Cyclone blown your barn away, poor man. Big wind blown your barn away. Cows are dead and your hogs are stray, poor man. See them rabbits hopping round, poor man. See them rabbits hopping round, poor man. You see them rabbits hopping round. You grab your gun and call your hound, poor man. Well, you got no shells for your gun, poor man. Got no shells for your gun, poor man. Got no shells for your gun. hound's so hungry he can't run, poor man. Now you like your coffee black and hot, poor man. Like your coffee black and hot, poor man. Like your coffee black and hot. You got no coffee, got no pot, poor man.
Say goodbye, my own true lover, as we sing a lover song. How it breaks my heart to leave you. Now the carnival is gone.
High above, the dawn is waking, and my tears are falling rain. For the carnival is over, we may never meet again.
Like a drum, my heart was beating, and your kiss was sweet as wine.
But the joys of love are fleeting, for Pierrot and Columbine. Now the harbor light is calling. This will be our last goodbye. Though the carnival is over, I will love you till I die.
Like a drum, my heart was beating, and your kiss was sweet as wine.
But the joys of love are fleeting, for Pierrot and Columbine.
Now the harbor light is calling. This will be our last goodbye.
Though the carnival is over, I will love you till I die. Though the carnival is over, I will love you
Till I die.
The night air is heavy, no cool breezes blow. The sounds of the voices are worried and low, desperately wondering and desperate to know about Goodman and Schwerner and Cheney. Calm desperation and flickering hope. Reality grapples like a hand on the throat, for you live in the shadow of 10 feet of road if you're Goodman and Schwerner and Cheney. The Pearl River was dragged and 2 bodies were found, but it was a blind alley, for both men were brown. So they all shrugged their shoulders and the search it went on for Goodman and Schwerner and Cheney. Pull out the dead bodies from the ooze of the dam, take the bodies to Jackson all according to plan. With the one broken body, do the best that you can. It's the body of young James Chaney. The nation was outraged and shocked through and through. Call J. Edgar Hoover, he'll know what to do. For they've murdered two white men and a colored boy too, Goodman and Schwerner and Chaney. James Chaney, your body exploded in pain, and the beating they gave you is pounding my brain. And they murdered much more with their dark bloody chains, and the body of pity lies bleeding. The pot-bellied coppers shook hands all around and joked with the rednecks who came into town, and they swore that the murderer soon would be found, and they laughed as they spat their tobacco.
In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your love and mine, to feel you all around me and to take your hand along the sand. I bet I may as well try and catch the wind. When sundown pales the sky, I want to hide a while behind your smile, and everywhere I'd look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing. 'Twould make me sing. I bet I may as well try and catch the wind. When rain has hung the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears, to help me to leave all my blues behind. For standing in your heart is where I want to be and long to be. I bet I may as well try and catch the wind. Try and catch the wind.